Hello, everybody. It's Panda, and it's raining, and we did not move anywhere today because I cannot afford to get the stuff wet. Even though I might have a rain tarp, I'm not pretty too sure this rain tarp is very weather sealed because it was a very cheap one too. So it was only what $3. So a really good rain tarp is like between $10 to $15. So take that with a grain of salt. I know that from experience. So as a traveler, as someone that lived in Greenland for a little bit, well, it wasn't a little bit, it was just for a few weeks, but and travel quite a bit and been through some situations where you have to use rain tarps and tents. It's not, yeah, the tarp that I brought is not adequate for the 4 days of continuous rain that San Francisco is going to provide. But yeah, I did not go get anything to eat because only thing I went to go do is down the street here is a CVS. I got some warming pads. My friend Bob sent some money over so I can get a box of warming pads to last me for a while. So quite expensive for a 20 pack, but I'm using two right now. One is on my stomach, well, center of my stomach, and one is actually on my back because I'm feeling a little tension in my lower back. Like I said, I need to go see a chiropractor. I need to get a realignment done. But right now, we can't do it here in San Francisco because I have friends in Wisconsin that can do it, that I can know that I can trust to do it. But ow. But yeah. Uh, but thank you, Bob, for the warmer pad donation because that was much needed because it's cold, everybody. The temperature is not pleasant right now. And the moisture in San Francisco, you guys have to understand the moisture that that is coming in from that Pacific Ocean coast. It is brutal here in San Francisco when it drops down to 55. You start to feel you start to feel it, like the consistently cool air that lingers in the air. Then you start to see things get kind of frosted up on the cars. Then you start to see things that get a little bit of saturated with the precipitation when it's not even raining. Like I said, it's just the moisture in the air in here in San Francisco. Like put it like this: when a person is sleeping on the ground, their body starts to feel cold, and especially if you don't have a blanket, your clothing will add or communicate, like literally build up some moisture where it starts to crystallize. It has happened before. I had documented before, but I wanted to share this experience, guys, and let you guys know that I didn't go even near Glide. I didn't go anywhere. I'm done. I'm telling you guys, I'm done with Glide. I'm done with the Tenderloin. I'm done with the, the, the inconsistencies that the city is not performing for its citizens. And I feel for the residents here. It never gave me one shit about me being here all day today. I wanted to test that. I want to see if any one of them would say, hey, that's my buddy's business and you shouldn't be there. I want to see if any one of them would do that. But they understand that it's raining. And not only that, they kind of saw my gear. They're like, wow, yeah, this guy look. When you put your gear and your clothing, your traveling gear together, it kind of all makes sense. You know, like people start to put two and two together. Not everyone, like I said, was just opinionated, but it's just the fact that we got to go through this process. And I don't really afford, I cannot afford to get all my camera gear really wet. Like, someone's asking me if I was selling my tripod. I was like, are you kidding me? That's a $300 tripod. I'm not, what do you think I am? Some fucking junkie. And I was like, you folks need to stop asking me if I'm going to sell something that you're never going to use. And the reason is that because they can't afford to buy anyway. Why even waste the breath? not all of us is that have to deal with this situation are trying to be so uncompliant. You know, some of us like to follow the laws and the rules and the I don't know. You take it with a grain of salt, everybody. I'm just giving you my vision and my experience and how I dealt with it. I grew up in Japan, so like it's like imagine if you were a Canadian or a French or and you grew up in a different lifestyle than America, okay? And you've been taught some manners, you know, not to block the crossway if you have certain large things in the way, or show your neighbor some respect, you know? And they do here too, but at a certain degree. But it's a consistent thing with me, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this for 4 days, which is gonna be a tough ride. I'm not sure if I can handle 4 days of continuously what rain. One of those the same dudes from last. No, it's not. But they keep looking over here. Come on, you black and white, especially you, Poncho Blue. Yeah, Poncho Blue. I call him that on the poncho. You got the blue poncho on the bike. His name is Poncho Blue. I have my eye on everybody now. I'm sorry to be so paranoid, but after last night, that was not a very pleasant. You're sleeping, and then someone tries to pull your bag over the fence. That's disturbing. That's someone that was either watching or lurking, or they walked by the first time, and then walked by again, and maybe checked the third time to make sure that you was not probably asleep, but then decided to walk around and try to grab it, not realizing that everything is freaking tied down. Like I said, I'm smarter than most of you guys here, so don't play me for a fool. Please, trust me. My IQ is way above yours. And I'm proud to say that because I'm prepared to fight and defend for what is mine and what I can provide to my audience. Because, mind you guys, this is just not my property, this is yours too. Without this, I cannot make content. You guys have more at stake in my YouTube channel than I do. This is your YouTube channel too. Mind you that. This is not just my YouTube channel, it's your YouTube channel. You put in the stick to subscribe, to support, to share your thoughts, to give me input, to add input, to give me content. So think about that. Look, he's coming back around, see? Like I said, they come back around. What did I say? I'm too, like I said, my IQ is too on point. I told you they would come around. Look, they went all the way around and then looking at me on both sides. They're plotting. Now we're gonna plot tonight. I don't have much power. I'm using my power brick right now. And that's the problem. I can't power anything anymore. I can't go to Union Square because they shut off the power at Union Square. I keep telling the city officials at Union Square, power to the community is an essential thing right now during COVID. You've got over 13 million people facing homelessness, or already have, and you don't want to provide power? Simple power. Not everyone sits there all day powering their item. Some people sit there for an hour and it disappears for the rest of the day. And that's the thing they need to be aware of. Not, it's the thing is that it's not a problem. They make it a problem because they don't want you to use it. So the problem exists among them, which is Union Square, San Francisco. They make it a problem. But you don't have to make it a problem. Just don't go up to the person and tell them they cannot use it. Then the problem, just leave it alone, and the problem won't exist. That's common sense. It's called being part of the humanity culture here, being part of the civilization. This mankind, the species that is unique on this planet. You cannot Like, man up and have a heart. Pretty sad. Pretty sad, San Francisco. How you treat people. I'm on this side of town, and look, not one person said anything to me about moving from here. I know these owners, probably know the owner here, and probably called him. It's like someone's in your what do you call this? Like outstanding food. I don't know. And he doesn't seem like a bad person. That's why they probably never called him. They see me taking photos here. Yes, I was taking photos here. I was trying to get some drip drops on this with the micro lens. I got a pretty nice shot. Got some pretty nice shots. But yeah, I got to deal with this rain for 4 days. I don't have money to go into the hostel. I'm gonna save it for the Amtrak train, guys. I can't afford to do the hostel. We got to get out of here anyway. We got to go back to Wisconsin anyway. I got a couple of things I need to do back then anyway. I need to put my foot in someone else's butt, like porch light, because as you guys have been aware, I now have been approved to get unemployment, but that's going to take 6 to 8 weeks. And right now, they had the new continuous bill that just put in place on the, what is that, the first or the third of this month? Yeah, Wisconsin has a problem, guys. If you guys don't know how their system works, their system is very old. There are some people that still haven't received unemployment. There's some people that even still haven't received their stimulus check. So think about that. But yeah, my issue was with my employment. That my employer withheld my employment due to the lawsuits, and they do have an obligation to withhold it because they were trying to accuse me of something, then they failed to prove that, which I provided every single evidence and letter and incident report and video and pictures. They did not see that coming. That's why I love surprising people how good. It's just the thing I like to do is cover my ass, and you guys should too. That's all I'm saying. I'm a documentarian. I got a habit of doing that. I'm a photographer. I keep archives. I'm sorry. I'm not an office clerk. Or actually, they never had an office clerk. I was the office clerk, case manager. I was the intake personnel. They had me do everything. That's how lazy all of them were. I even know how to program the printed fax machine. They didn't know how to do it. And they never said, you know how to work this? Yeah. See? How you know how? Like I said, not my first office, not my first rodeo. And that's the problem with some African Americans. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with it. Someone like me that's bilingual, diversity, grew up on three sides of the country, I still get that kind of African American abuse. You guys understand? You have African Americans that don't even like African descent or from France or Africans. They always call them African booty scratchers or all these stupid names. What the hell is an African booty scratcher? You understand what that means? I'm just putting that out there as reference, guys. We, they're human beings, just like you. Just, just, just because someone of your own skin color is smarter and intelligent, you have to disrespect. Yeah, people disrespect. Be like, oh, you want to be Uncle Tom? I got that quite a few times. You want to be Uncle Tom? What? I don't want to be Uncle Tom. Like Japanese, to me, everyone is my culture, but when it comes down to it, like Japanese culture is just part of it. So where's the Uncle Tom come from? I don't know. Everyone thinks that if you talk too intelligent, you're a sellout or you're a weakling. Especially the thugs on the street. You talk too polite to them, they think you're weak. Don't, like I said, you never challenged Panda before, and I think you should try it sometime. And maybe you understand what a can of kick-ass means after you get your ass whooped. Like these guys on the bike. I would guarantee they're gonna come back around. They plotting. They searching. They're gonna come back later on tonight when there's no one on the streets and these businesses are closed, and then I'm by myself. See? That's how these plot and scheme. They wait till you're vulnerable when no one's looking, so there's no evidence, or they think there's no evidence. You are the evidence. Your fingerprints, your saliva, your hair, you being on the scene of the crime, you are putting yourself at risk too, my friend. Committing a crime to get what you want is not the way. It never will be the way. You just end up hurting people. And then what if something happens to someone you love and something happens the same thing? You'd be pissed off too. And then you want revenge. See? Then don't do it. The best thing you can do is prevent it for someone else to happen to them. Look out for the communities. How about that? You look out for the community, you look out for people. You don't have to know people to look out for them. Just do it. And trust me, you give people an energy that they never touched before. It's powerful if you do it right. You give people the satisfaction. You give people the chance to say, oh, why would you do that for me? Like, you're a human, you're just like me. So I guarantee you would do the same for me, or you would call for help from me. That's the point. You don't leave a woman or a man down. I think that's the philosophy behind my intellect. It's like, don't leave people behind, no matter what. Not even the homeless. And yes, people blame the homeless for the housing problems. It's more than that. It's more than that. High taxes. Look at what COVID is happening. People can't survive. Look at this business. It's completely closed down. Completely. This business here, the restaurant is closed down. They boarded this up. They're not sure if they're going to reopen. I've never seen this open since I've been here. It's just strange. This is the first, maybe the second or third time I see these restaurants open. And look, they're looking for business. Look at them, keep coming to the window looking for business. It hurts people. I cannot believe they no longer want people to use the power at Union Station. Yeah, that's true. They don't want to. Because the city thinks they can do whatever they want to the homeless. See, if there was like a police officer, a paramedic, or a construction worker, oh yeah, they can use the power. They turn it on for them. What's so different from them, different from another taxpayer? Nothing. What's so different? Nothing. Both human, both bleed, both pay taxes, both work for the city, both give local and state and federal taxes to the city, mind you that, for the park. You telling me they're different because they're special? They have a special privilege? What does that say to the American public? Favoritism is not ideal. It is not something you should use as leverage to get what you want. It should not exist, and I know it does exist, but it does, and it's sad that people portray that in a very bad way. Oh wow, is the rain coming down now? Yeah, it is. It's like to go around. But anyway, guys, I'm out here, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't want to be too long on my stream because I need to conserve my power. But if you guys want to support, there's a PayPal, there's a Cash App, there's a Venmo account down in the descriptions right there and below. And I haven't eaten yet, but I've been watching YouTube videos of ramen. I kind of miss making. I don't miss making ramen. I just miss being in the kitchen. Because I can make other things than ramen, other than ramen. Like okonomiyaki, your katsu, for my friends. Even though that's a pork-based ramen broth, but yeah, I just miss being in the kitchen now. But I don't have a palate anymore, or a sense of smell. So I lost that in that accident. So That's gone. Yeah. So I just got to go by weight and ingredients, like you should do when you make ramen. You should always go by your ingredients based on the ingredients that if you add A, you gotta measure that as well. So if you don't know how to make ramen, trust me, do the measurements correctly. And if you don't have certain ingredients, you can use baking soda. Put that baking soda in the oven for 250 for about 1 hour, and do not touch it so because it's not very good if you touch it in your skin. So it's supposed to be an agent for the flour. So trust me, you do not. And that's why I've been watching the videos. I want to see if they do this technique. And some people have followed that technique, and some people have gotten their hands on some Japanese ingredients that just more like authentic and really good, but quite expensive. It's not quite expensive if you import it. And it depends on what state or city you go to. I know here it's pretty expensive in New York, but yeah, just put put it like baking powder in an oven for 250 for an hour. Don't use no more than 500 milligrams, okay? And you should after that should be done. You should come out with a smaller amount, and that's your agent. Just don't touch it with your hands because it's not baking soda anymore because the pH levels have changed in the baking powder. So I don't know, guys. I just know this from cooking a lot, and I just want to see if YouTubers actually follow these techniques. And some have, and some don't, and I'm not very impressed. But yeah. But with that said, everyone, you guys want to support, please do support. Really does make a difference during the COVID times. $1, $5 goes a long way, by the way, or adds up to a long way because we want to buy the Amtrak ticket. I mean, yes, we'll be going to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm going back to Wisconsin. Bob is going to house me, but we're going to do other things while we're in Wisconsin. Things to like better our income because I always have some type of way of, you know, Wisconsin is a place where I always find a job. That's strange. It's just like as soon as I get back, someone's offering me a job or giving me a job without even a job interview. But here it's like, what's in Wisconsin? People here in South Francisco act like Wisconsin's a not a state that's like, what's there? Oh, you guys have no idea, do you? Beautiful landscape, rivers, scenery in the summer and spring, gardens, food festivals, and lots of music festivals. Lots of it. Really awesome ones. You guys don't know, Wisconsin brings a lot of entertainment, just like any other state. It's so different. But if they don't like winter, then I think people in San Francisco are going to lose out on the benefits of winter. Winter is a beautiful concept and a beautiful season that provides you with a sense of relaxation. Powder, snow, wildlife, the branches, the trees, the aura of white is just a pleasant color. And I don't know why people want to be around palm trees all the damn time. And I get it. I'm not saying I don't know, understand. I do understand it. I'm not. I'm just trying to make content. I don't understand it, but I think people should open their doors and open their box. And maybe it should give winter a chance. Go to Canada. Go live in Canada. Go live in like British Columbia or some shit like what I have done. Vancouver is a beautiful place. Why don't you move up there? There's Winnipeg, there's Toronto, there's Montreal, there's Quebec, there's CDC. Yeah, I don't know if you guys don't know what that is. That's kind of, what is that? East. It's not far from Toronto, actually. It's another city outside Toronto. But I don't know. I think people that don't experience winter should go out and go do winter things. And no, I miss the winter because this is sucky. Rain and constant sunlight and sunshade and no fall color. No fall color. That's the I had to what did we do? In November we got here in November. We went down to Mountain View just to see the fall color, but only Mountain View and this other place called Redwood City had the fall colored, and we didn't even get the images that we wanted because it didn't look very fallish or autumnish. It just looked like it was summer and the trees were just changing color. It didn't look very pleasant, in my opinion. So, and yeah, I just think it didn't look very pleasant. But I just like fall. I like winter, and this is why I wouldn't want to. I'm glad I did not take the job here. That's the thing, guys. That job interview, I'm glad I didn't take the job because I would have if I would have taken that job, it would have been the biggest mistake of my life. So yeah, so now we have to transition and come up with going back maybe to Vancouver, well, Wisconsin, obviously. Oh wow, here's this guy texting me from Madison, Wisconsin, right now. Everyone's happy that I'm returning. You see that? That's crazy. Everyone in freaking Wisconsin is like, "Hey, Panda, we love to have you back. Like, you should come back." I wish I could say the same for like New York or freaking like. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you guys want to support through the troubled times, that's be alright. It's fine. But yeah, I'm just trying to protect whatever camera gear I have in the tripods. Let's see these two assholes that we saw earlier are gonna come back, which I guarantee it, they're gonna come back. I swear to you, when they come back, I'm gonna go live again. Because when I see them, which I'm gonna be up all night again, and I know I did not sleep last night very well. I tried to sleep the last 2 hours of the early, late morning, like 5 to 7, but even that was noisy and unpleasant because you had these certain individuals that come by with the shopping carts. These things are loud. This is why I got a wagon with special wheels on it, so it doesn't make noise. And I know they can't afford it, but it's like you can help it, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm kind of hungry too. I'm still hungry. Yeah, see, these guys are looking for distance. I'm not sure what shop is that. They're not probably vegan anyway. Don't know what it is. But, oh, and I don't want vegan. I found a Chinese noodle place here that actually serves a tofu vegan option. Oh, yes, I did. It's called Dragon Eat. So, guys, go Google Dragon Eat in San Francisco. Look at the menu. Oh, wow. It looks so appetizing. The tofu with the vegan sauce. Oh wow, with the noodles. Oh yeah, it's only 750 for that. Wow, that's cheap. And I've seen the bows because I walk by it all the time. Well, I was walking by most of the time. Oh, it's getting windy now. I walk by it all the time, and I didn't realize it was there. So I looked at the menu and I was like, wait, they do have a vegan option, and it's 750. And I'm like, what? The ramen gods are calling. That's what it is. The noodle gods are calling. I think it's like amazing. But yeah, but like I like this block. It's pretty nice. But I really want a longer exposure. That's why like but you see what the yellow line is? Yeah, I think 750 for the tofu ramen from Dragon Eats. It's pretty damn awesome and really good. Like, oh, and it's right down the street too. This block here, you go up 2 blocks, 2.5 blocks, it's down the street there. It's like, oh, I can't wait to try it. It sounds so appetizing. But yeah, oh wow. But anyway, guys, I talk to you guys in the next one. But I just want to keep you guys up to date to what I'm doing, so you guys know where I am. So if I get in any trouble, you guys will worry. I'm at 337 Henry Henry Street or Henry Avenue and Gulch. So yeah, just Google the sugar lounge. You'll find it. So I just want you guys to put, like I said earlier, You guys have much at stake in this YouTube channel. This is your YouTube channel as well. You guys make it happen. You guys give me content, feedback. So, yeah. With that said, everyone, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out. I saw that comment. I don't need a dog. No, I don't need a dog as a guard. I'm sorry. I can't. I travel too much and I travel overseas a lot. That's too expensive. I just want to add that input on it. That's why. I, but that is a good idea for a dog. But my dog is not be a pit bull like you think it would. It'd be like a corky. That's my type of dog. A corky or a miniature pincher or yeah, that's my kind of dog. I saw the comment. I just wanted to come back and talk to you guys about that. Yeah, the dog thing. No, I cannot put another life at jeopardy out here. I'm sorry, because people will steal your dog still. Mind you, people steal other people's dogs. Did you know that? Most homeless people don't even own their own dogs. They steal the dogs. So, and that's just from the statistics that I gather up from all the years. Yeah, or cute pug. Yeah. Cute pug. Yes, of course. There's a cutie pug. Yeah, pugs are fucking oh too adorable. Too adorable. Stop it. Stop it, guys. Stop it. But oh wow. Guess he's homeless too, maybe. Yeah, people steal dogs all the time, dude. You think that most houseless individuals own their dogs? Some do, but it's not their dog. They either stole the dog as a puppy or took the dog from a backyard. Most dogs in some residential neighborhoods do not bark. They're just too friendly. They will come with someone, and then they drag the dog with them. I've seen it happen many times in Portland, New York City, Madison, Wisconsin, Winnipeg, Toronto, especially Vancouver and Seattle. Oh wow, people steal dogs all the time. That's why you see all the cats and dog pictures missing. Those are stolen dogs and stolen pets. Now you understand why you see a lot of missing animal pictures. Those are stolen pets. I kid you not, guys. This is why I love being the documentarian. I like researching that stuff so I can get that information out there. Now, the information might be a little exaggerated a little bit, but I assure you, most of the time, missing animals are stolen by individuals that are houseless, under the influence, or need some compassion, so they steal other people's dogs. They're not caring about the other person's mental health or anxiety because some pets help with that also. And when you take a friend like that from another person, it hurts. So that I'm just giving you guys because most of my clients when I was at Porchlight had a pet, and they relied on the pet to give them comfort. Yeah, they're probably still my backpack and the dog. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I need to conserve power. I don't have power. Like I got 63% power, and I got 2 bars on the battery brick. So that's all I have, and there's no power here. So I'm screwed. So let's try to conserve the power. Um, but if you guys want to help with the hostel fees this week, or while this crazy 4-day rainstorm, like I said, there's a PayPal, there's a Cash App, there's a Venmo. Like a dollar would go a long way, guys. It would help get me into the hostel, so I avoid the most problematic rain, which is on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I showed this on my Instagram, so if you not follow me on my Instagram, you'll see it. It said, see you next time, find some power. Yes. See you later, Clouds. Peace out, everybody.